Off. Entering edit uniforms. Ready.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments.
Entering play call screen.
Faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 20.
Entering play call. Puck power. Inside. Y corn. RPOs. Puck crosser. Red option. Curl flat. Red option. Red option. Raven red option. Puck power up. Insides. Puck power O. Square button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
Burrow.
Cross button.
On the check down. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's
entering smash PhD corner stretch alert
last week as they helped
stretch alert threatened
on the young season.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Triangle button. Circle button. Cross button.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Entering curl mesh spot.
Yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out.
R1 button. R1 button. Cross button. Cross button. R1 button. Circle button.
That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Entering play, threatens red off, threatens spacing.
The coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty
circle
of
button, cross button,
to pick up
R1 button, triangle button.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 quick slants.
Trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37.
Circle button. R1 button. Circle button.
And they go play action.
Square button. Square button. Triangle button.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
On the game's opening drive. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. After the turnover, here's Murray. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
We do know he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue.
Cover 3 spide. Cover 3 cloud press. Cover on plan. There are defense short pass. Cover 1 hole.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Room here to run. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Entering play call. Unplanned error. Defense.
What a luxury to have a
Cover too hard flat.
catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football? Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these
Entering play call. Defense short pass. You have 60. Unplanned. There are 7 categories. Defense short passes. Formation. There are 7. Odd. There are Tampa 2. Cover too hard flat.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And it's caught. Touchdown. Najee Harris. His third.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover it, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to.
Unplanned. Formation. Pivotal.
Makes people miss.
Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. You have 6 options. Base block right is selected.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Brandon Wilson to return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. F-led red option is selected. Up and keep. Lead red option.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like
Triangle button.
They'd like to
Cross button.
the interception.
R1 button.
Put together
R1 button.
sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once it threw the interception.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Inside zone split is selected.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
Cross button. Cross button.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Entering play call. F-led red op. Mesh spot.
Great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second.
Cross button.
Right now,
Cross button.
get some more
R1 button.
Get it first.
R1 button.
Get up and keep
R1 button. Square button.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Sample. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Entering play call. Coach suggestion. Probable zone alert X smoke.
Bengals would sure love to see his role increase with Joe Burrow at quarterback.
Cross button. Cross button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Cross button.
Over the middle, complete. That's Boyd. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Entering play call. Puck and key. Inside. Jet touch pass.
Finds ways to get open, and he has nice hands. He's averaged right around 80 catches a year his last 3 seasons.
Audible.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on.
Entering play call. Coach Pufflood.
Times these plays, they
Red
either go
Pufflood.
for
Red option double. Tracker. Raven. Red Pufflood.
out of it.
Square button. R1 button.
Off the play fake.
Circle button. Square button. R1 button. Square button.
And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down.
Entering play. Padu.
I remember similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes
Triangle button.
medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard.
Entering play call. D-spot. PHP cut. Slants. Red option.
The carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of
Square
regret?
button. R1 button. R1 button. Circle button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Square button.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Entering play call. Processors. MTN. Putty slide.
Oh, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Circle button. R1 button. Circle button. R1 button.
Third and
R1 button.
Burrow.
R1 button.
And he's got Hurst as tight end. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal coming up.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Red option is selected. Circle button.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Red option is selected. Ravens Trail.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Cross button. Cross button.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard.
Entering play call. Reggie Scissor. Inside. Weisky.
Start there with
Power alert. Jet touch pass.
Win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Cross button. Triangle button.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There on plan. There are 9 categories. Player formation. Goal line. Normal. You have 12 options. HB dive is selected.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he takes it into the...
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Attempt is selected.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. On plan. There are 7 defense short. Cover 1 contain.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little...
Entering play call. Puntland.
Where this game is situated because...
Cover 4 tons.
Season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call. Defense short pass. You have 66 options. Cover 1 wholly selected.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
2nd and 10.
Hey, watch the slant. 57, Mike 57. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 57.
To throw is Murray. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all set.
Entering play call. Defense short pass. You have 66 options. Cover 1 wholly selected.
But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's swung out wide to Harris. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play.
Entering play call. Defense short pass. You have 66 options. Cover 1 wholly select. Punt plan. Coach suggests punt formation.
A nice throw there.
Over. There are 4 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 3 sky is selected.
It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Entering play call. Over. There are 4 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 1 wholly selected. Formation. There are 7. Punt plan. Cover 3 hard flat.
They hand this off to Harris. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Entering play call. Defense short pass.
Carrying it a 3rd and 8.
Cover 2 hard flat.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Murray now to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Punt plan. There are 7 categories. Defense short. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Boswell for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Inside zones click is selected.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Cross button.
Hoping to redo
Cross button.
last drive when they
Cross button.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you
Entering play call.
it's a lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Cross button. R1 button. Cross button.
Action. It's
Cross button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
find a receiver and he's brought down.
Entering play call, coach X-Hatter, Raven double pick, mesh spot.
No team got after the quarterback quite like the Steelers did last season. They led the NFL in sacks and quarterback pressures, and there's another one right there. This Pittsburgh team, always known as Blitzburgh.
Cross button, circle button, cross button, cross button, triangle button, triangle button. Square button.
The secondary past the 40 and all the way up to the 46.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. RPO zone peak is selected.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Entering play call, slot fade. R1 button, cross button, triangle button, cross button,
have all the stats and scores
square button, triangle button, triangle button.
Oscar in the business, the coach.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon as running back. 3 yards.
Circle button.
Second down.
Triangle button.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
Entering for vertical. Keep attack. Ravens sail. Keep attack.
One situation.
Circle button. R1 button. Cross button. Square button. R1 button. Triangle button. Square button.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well.
Entering play call. Punt double release.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was
goal line.
the quarterback.
Special
They
team.
were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the
punt
incompletion.
double release.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Now the Steelers
entering play call.
3
punt FD.
timeouts.
Inside zone.
To the
Punt
sideline
plan.
to talk
Player.
over what to do
Formation.
next.
Punt. Fake punt sweep. Fake punt double release.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors.
Square button. Square button.
And he's going to let it go deep.
Triangle button.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
So 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Cover 3 cloud press. Pump formation. Outside 3rd.
Murray going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Hammering for the goal. This is the football. And the Bengals grab it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. HB base is selected.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As it's just 13 seconds to go. Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. HB led by the selected.
With the Steelers on top as we send you down to Orlando.
Entering Dunklin adjustments. Screen run inside is selected.
Report. Coach.
These two teams making their last-minute adjustments. The second half coming your way from Pittsburgh. And to bring it to you, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Run out. Throw it short. Defend outside run. Defend short pass. Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
In the second half. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
Entering play call. 3G. You have 6 options. Man 3G is selected. Man 3G. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. You have 30 options. Cover 3 cloud press is selected.
Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
2nd and 9. Throwing now is Murray. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks
entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Murray. Complete. It's Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Times it was hammered into my head. Know where the sticks are and get him down in front of it. But sometimes what happens is you worry about where that is much more than the person who has the ball.
Cover 3 was Mike.
They didn't have enough focus on him, and somehow he turned a short pass into a first down.
On 1st down, Harris. And across midfield he goes. And
entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
On 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
On plan, they're defense short. 1 double bus.
From their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run again with Harris. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Boom!
Entering play call, defense short pass. You have 66 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Do it all with his build and his speed.
On plan, formation, there are 7. Man blitz, there are 9 categories. You have 87 options. LB Dogs is selected.
In rushing as a team last year were the Steelers. They're expecting Harris to kickstart their running game.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And he is out of bounds.
Entering play call, man blitz, there are 9 categories. You have 87 options. LB Dogs is selected. Play call. Cover 2 drop.
To throw again on second down. Murray. It's brought in by Harris. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 8.
Entering play call, cover 2. There are 9 categories. You have 53 options. Cover 2 press is selected.
And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense,
Play call,
sign a man two
cover 6.
and try and cover him before he gets going.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The game. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Entering mesh Y off power O.
The Bengals drive about to get
Triangle button.
deficit.
Triangle button.
And it wasn't.
Cross button.
Does that touchdown a minute ago change the...
Triangle button.
I think it
Cross
does
button.
a little bit because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Power red is selected.
Errors.
Y corner, Raven red stick.
Will come up 2nd and
Cross
6
button.
from the 20.
Circle button. Cross button. Cross button.
Hand off to Mixon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Entering play call, coach flanker drop, F lead red contactor, lead red contactor.
Down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From the 32,
R1 button,
1st and
square
10.
button, R1 button, circle button, circle button, R1 button, R1 button, triangle button.
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
It's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he takes it down deep.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Pittsburgh.
On plan, there are 7. Formation, there are 7. Prevent. 40. Normal. There are 2 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 3 is selected.
They'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
By the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
Extra point put through by Boswell.
Entering play call. Special teams. We have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position.
Entering play call. Padu.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Plus button. R1 button. Triangle button. Plus button.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Entering.
Mesh spot. All game CD.
Inside. Stick.
There hasn't been.
Boom HB dive. AHB slip screen. Boom HB dive.
Defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Here's 2nd and 10.
R1 button. Cross button.
Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. Quick slants.
Yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy
Red off.
with some height,
Curls.
so when you don't have to
AHB power
or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a
cross button. Cross button.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. Z-spot. Raven red off. Bubble Y over. Y off power. Dagger.
Things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
Triangle button.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 stick.
Pretty good about
Red option. Jet pass FK zone.
To feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
Cross button. Cross button. Cross button.
And now
Square button.
Burrow.
Triangle button. Square button.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Entering play call.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10
Option
defense
empty base flex. There are 17 categories. We have 9 options. Verticals is selected. Square button.
On
Square button.
Burrow.
Square button.
He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st.
Entering play call. Empty base flex. There are 17 categories. We have 9 options. Middle, high, low is selected.
So they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Strum curl. Y shallow. Middle, high, low. Strum curl. Formation, there are 9. Concept, there are 9. Keep pass. Run.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And
Entering play. Y shallow cross. Play call. Formation, there are 9. Option is concept, there are 9. Inside zone, there. Inside. Age, 94. Play call.
This will probably be the last
Backs
play.
protect. Triangle button.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And some space here. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return.
Entering play call. Sweep. There are 10. Concept. Option. Coach suggest. Regoni scissors.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first
Square
and 10.
button. Triangle button.
Now Joe Mixon. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Y off power is selected.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
R1 button.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Quick slants is selected.
Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here.
Cross button. Triangle button.
Pass.
Triangle button.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories.
They have to get outside
Formation.
the tackle box, right? Get out there.
Option is empty base flex. Play call.
So, and they end up losing the down as well.
Formation. Option is empty quads. There are 17 categories. Option is set. Stick. Verticals. Stick. Levels. Verticals. Stick. From coach. Double post. 4 verticals. 4 verticals.
All right,
Cross button.
keep
Triangle button.
on fourth
Cross
down.
button.
Going for it.
R1 button. R1 button.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave
Entering
two
play call.
remaining.
Double.
We'll be back
4
after this.
verticals. 4 double under. Out double un. Keep attack. Gun plan. There are 9. Player. Formation. Option. M. Stick. Levels. Verticals.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So
Square button.
last quarter.
Cross button.
Plays
Circle button. Circle. Fade. Triangle button.
Here we go.
Square button.
Burrow on fourth down.
Triangle button.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold up.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in
Cover
progress.
3 spike press. On plan. There are 7. Formation. 4. Normal. There are 4 categories. You have 36 options. Cover 3 sky is selected.
Keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline.
Entering play call. Normal. There are 4 categories. Formation. There are nickel. Option is set to 1-5. Nickel. Cover 3 showed you.
Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
First down, Murray. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he is tackled.
Entering play call 155 TDL gap formation. Option is set to 4-5. There are 8 categories. You have 33 options. Cover 2 man is selected.
You know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
Murray's throw complete here to Waller.
Entering play hook slant 3.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches.
Entering play call. He made coach suggestions. Come plan. There are 7 defense. 1 double. Cover 1 hole. 1 double bus.
You need to do this. Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Entering play calls, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point now by Boswell. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 20.
Entering play call, split wing nasty. There are 17 categories. You have 3 options. Motion power is selected. Play call.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they
Triangle button.
Staring at a losing streak developing, trailing here.
Triangle button.
This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Stays on his feet. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Entering play call, split wins. There are 17 cats. Post HD corner, Texas.
I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty
cross button. Circle button. Cross button.
From
R1 button.
2nd down.
R1 button.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
And how about the rapport that these two had last year as rookies?
Cross button. Triangle button.
When they made
cross button.
First round pick.
Square button.
Higgins, the 2nd.
Triangle button.
Throw on first.
Triangle button.
Flushed out right.
Square button.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
One that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket.
I think so, Jeff.
Formation, there are 7. Even there are 4 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 3 sky is selected.
Career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They'll run on first down. Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8.
Entering play call. Even there are 4 cats. Formation. There concept. There cover 2. Cover 2 drop.
For this, back in training camp, they knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to...
Entering play call, cover 2. There are 9 categories. You have 53 options. Cover 2 press is selected. Cover 2 drop. Tampa 2.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And the Bengals will take over here just
entering play call, full house base. There are 11 categories. You have 15 options. Raven, slants.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they
cross button.
Score.
Triangle button.
Back to the
square button.
The INT on the last drive. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd down and 8.
Triangle button. Circle button. Circle button. Cross button. Triangle button. Cross button. R1 button.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Alex
entering play call. Wing HB dive. Formation. Coach suggestions.
Stick. Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good
cross button. R1 button. Square button. Cross button. R1 button. Square button. Square button.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this...
entering play call, coach suggestion, player, formation, fail, special, There are 5 categories. Pick punt sweep,
that's a great question in my
suspicion. Pick punt double release.
He's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt.
Entering play call, cover 2. There are 9 categories. Cover 2 drop. Cover 2 hard flat.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. A little bit of space there for the 1st down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
Entering play. Cover 2 hard flat.
Positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now here's another carry for Harris.
Entering play call, cover 2. There are 9 categories. You have 53 options.
So
cover 2 press is selected.
For the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Steelers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Bengals,
Post-game report players stats.